third time it is a charm, so I really hope so. Hi, my name is Sabina, and it's been a really long time since I filmed anything around panning my beauty and makeup. 2024 has not been a good year for me in any conditions at all. Things are finally starting to ease up, and hopefully I will finally get back to using makeup a tiny bit more than I did during this year. It's still 2024 when I am filming this. Just a few more days and then it's 2025. It's the 27th of December. If you hear any noise in the background or any disturbance with the camera, I do have my 3-year-old here, and he would love to be on this, so we will see. But I'm gonna do pan that palette again, and we will just see what will happen. But as many other years I have done this. This is in the collaboration with the PANtastic ladies, the group on Facebook. All the information will be in the description box below. But the theme for this year are Old Faithful Pan. And it starts January 1st to December 31st of 2025. And the creator is Lee Golder. And the instructions are: a palette which has been in your collection for a while, not a new palette. It must be one you love and want to pan. It has been previously loved and may or may not have a pan hit already, and may or may not have empty pans. Try and use as much as you can, but if you can't finish the palette, no problem. And that's where I am. If I don't finish, I don't finish. Simple as that. But in one way, I don't have it as a palette, but it's a magnetic palette, so it does count. And I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills both Norvina and Riviera palette right here. This is a bronzer, and in this bronzer I have mixed a shadow from the Riviera, a white, and that's also what's mixed in this blush. But I also have a tiny bit left in this jar of that mix, so this is still counting. So if I use this up and what's left in the jar, I finish the shadow and a few more. But that's the only ABH shadow in here. I know that this pink will be a great blush if I will ever get that far. But right now I have pan in this purple and in this shimmer right here. I have this brown and this pink on my eyes, and I am a pink girly, so these are really my vibe. The problem might be these purples right here. They are dark, and I might franken into some lighter shades. We will see. This is my starting point. However, I also do have a shadow franken from this one, and it's the pink from the Riviera palette, and I frankened it with some shimmer. So this also counts. And this year I wanted to keep the ABH theme going, so I am going to do a palette, panning palette by month. And for me that's just so kind of pan the month. January I have to use all the shades one time, February 2 times, and so forth up until December, where I have to use them up to December, where I have to use them 12 times, and just see what happens. I know there is a lot of uses doing it this way. However, it can be fun trying and forcing myself to actually use this palette, because I tried to use it this year in combination with the potted palettes, but I want to get some more out of this, and it's the Norvina Collection Pro Pigment Palette Volume 4. I do have a nice pan, so I hope that when I get to June, because I've done a sheet, and hopefully when I get to June, this will be gone, and hopefully I can have at least one pan. There isn't for me, because I love to use really dark shades in the outer corner, and letting it get lighter. So for me there is not much of a outer corner shadow, so I have to mix with some other shades, and most of these are topper shades, so I can use quite a few at the same time and minimize the amount of days I have to use shadows. So we will see. At least one pan will be empty in this when December comes, and we will see how long it will take me. I do have every single shade lined up. I have January to June, and in E2, which is that glitter one, I do have written pan. And I'm really excited about this. It's been a while since I really was this excited about panning makeup, so it's gonna be fun. In my magnetic palette I have this random black one, which I sometimes use to darken up with. However, if I have the need to, or if I have finished up a shadow and miss that type of shade, I have the ABH Alyssa Edwards palette, and if I do this is my type of palette. I should do like this actually, and it's my type of palette. I do have a brown in here to use when my other browns are gone. Right there. Kan jag få den?
Okej.
Vad är detta?
Anka.
Ja, din anka.
Då. Anka.
Quack, quack. I do have a white to mix with. I do have pinks. I have a better yellow than in the Norvina. Vad är det? Groda?
Ja.
Ja. Unfortunately, some more neutrals not that fond of, but I do have if I need to pick. So there is a lot of shadows to be used. Vad är det där? Vad är det?
Anka.
Anka. Vilken färg har ankan? Kan du säga rosa? Ja, ankan, den är rosa.
Jaha.
Ja. And I'm really looking forward to this. No pressure, just have fun, and we will see how much I am finishing. Because if I can hit pan in a lot of shades, that's awesome. That's amazing. One step closer to finish them. If I finish them, even more awesome. As long as this is a cream shadow, and this will be my priority. But as soon as this is gone, I can mix a new cream shadow. And I have a few shadows to mix with. Here is the next duck. Vilken färg är ankan? Ja, vilken färg är ankan?
Anka.
Ja, vilken färg?
Anka.
Ankan är
Ja.
gul.
Jag.
Jag är gul. Varsågod. Får du gå ner? So I hope this year is going to be a much better year for me than 2024 was. So fingers crossed, and wherever you are and whoever you are watching this, I hope you are okay. I hope you are taking care of yourself, and just know that everyone struggles at times and for a long period of times. I really hope you are doing okay, and until my next video.